Fight against wildlife trafficking has been one of the main objectives for ECR Environment MEPs here in the Parliament.
Well, the EU must fight against wildlife trafficking.
We're talking about rhino horn, we're talking about ivory trade.
These traffickers have built a 20 billion euro worth criminal industry on top of animal bones, literally. But now, as MEPs say, it has to stop.
Because it's one of the most important forms of organised crime in the world, and it has links to trade in narcotics and firearms. It brings millions of euros into the hands of militias, criminal organisations and even terrorists.
Well, the issue of tackling illegal wildlife crime is an issue that I'm very, very passionate about, and so is my group, the ECR. And so today we've been focusing on how, from a trade policy perspective, we can help with the sustainability of our wildlife and helping to tackle illegal wildlife crime. And we've been discussing today with Interpol, the Secretary General from the World Customs Organization, as well as the private sector and NGOs, about what we can do in terms of the EU's trade policy to make sure we're doing all that we can in terms of customs enforcement to tackle the trafficking of illegal wildlife trade.
We were able to table quite a few amendments and they were all voted. So we've done our share and we have even improved the initial reports.
We're talking about rhino horn, we're talking about ivory trade, but we're also talking about live animals being smuggled. We're talking about mammals like pangolins, as well as elephants and tigers. And all of these animals we really need to be concerned with because they are under threat. They could become extinct, but they are being trafficked. And why are they being trafficked? Because there is enormous amounts of money in the sale of these illegal wildlife products across the world, lots of them ending up in China, but that means that they are very often travelling through the EU in transit and going through our market, unfortunately, to these other countries.
So the European Parliament has been pushing for an EU action plan against illegal wildlife trafficking for a long time, and it's now imperative, now that we've voted this important report, that I was a shadow rapporteur, it's important that the EU and the member states fully enforce the action plan by 2020, because there's no time to lose, not for biodiversity, not for our security.
Right, so African elephants and who knows, Canadian owls should feel much safer as of now. By the way, Canada and its free trade agreement called CETA next week, hopefully.